Hey friends and parents, don't miss an entire summer of surprises on Disney Plus, who is sponsoring today's story. I am definitely looking forward to our Friday family movie nights as we watch The Wonderful Summer of Mickey Mouse, and I'm really excited about America the Beautiful, especially to all my critter protectors. This is from the producers of Planet Earth, and so we're going to get the most amazing tour of the most amazing wildlife that America has to offer. All these and more streaming this month on Disney Plus. Hey friends, welcome back to Kid Short Stories. If this is your first time, welcome to the family. My name is Mr. Jim, and I love telling stories so much that we do it every single day. So you have to make sure and smash the follow button or that plus sign so you don't miss out on any of our awesome stories every single day. These stories come from ideas of kids just like you. So you send me your ideas, and then I write an amazing adventure about you. Well, friends, are you ready for today's story? Me too, let's go! Lucille and Ruth love to grow plants in their garden in their backyard. Their garden was full of the most amazing different selection of many different plants. They loved putting the seeds in the soil and taking care of them and watering them and watch them pop right out of the soil with their very first leaf. But as they are about to wake up for the day and go check on their gardens, you have to know what happened yesterday. You see, yesterday, one of their grandparents gave them, he said, a very special seed that came from a very special place. Lucille and Ruth didn't know exactly what this seed would grow into, but this morning, they're about to find out that it was truly a magical seed. "Oh, Ruth, are you up?" said Lucille. "Oh, I am now. I was sleeping, but looks like it's a beautiful day," said Ruth as she stretched her arms above her head. "Yeah, let's go check on the plants and see if that one seed has sprouted at all," said Lucille. "There's no way it's sprouted already. We just planted it yesterday," said Ruth. As they walked out of their bedrooms and towards the back door, immediately it caught their eye through the window. "What in the world is that thing?" shouted Ruth. "What? It can't be. Come on." Lucille was the first out the door with Ruth close behind. "Holy smokes! Where'd this thing come from?" They were looking at some kind of ginormous sunflower. It had grown overnight, up through the soil, taller than their house and all the way to the clouds. Both of them had their mouths hanging wide open. "Whoa, what kind of seed did we plant again?" asked Lucille. "I don't know, I think they said it was some kind of magic seed, but remember we didn't believe them. We thought they were tricking us, but I think it really was a magic seed," whispered Ruth. "I wonder if we can climb up all the way to the top," said Lucille. What are you talking about? That thing goes so high. I don't even see the top. It's somewhere in the clouds," said Ruth. "Yeah, but look how the branches and the leaves are coming out. It's like it's a perfect ladder for us to just climb up to the top." "I don't know about that, Lucille. I don't know if that's a good idea," said Ruth. "Come on." Lucille jumped and grabbed onto the first branch. It was, just a stem that was connected to a leaf. But since it was so big, it was like a branch. "There, I'm up. Come on, Ruth, grab my hand. Come on." "Okay, I guess I'll come with," said Ruth. She grabbed onto Lucille, and Lucille pulled Ruth up onto that branch. They began their journey upward. You see, this ginormous sunflower that had grown, the main stem of this sunflower was bigger than the biggest tree I've ever seen. It was so big around that you couldn't even wrap your arms around it, not even close. And so as they got higher and higher and higher, it was a pretty cool place. There were lots of animals that had already made it their home. "Hey, look over there. There's a family of raccoons. How did they get here so fast? Said Ruth. Oh, why, hello, little raccoons, said Lucille as she waved inside of their home. Oh my, they're very talkative, said Lucille, as they pulled themselves higher and higher up this ginormous sunflower. Pretty soon, it was getting very windy. Lucille, are you sure about this? We're getting really high up. What exactly are we going up here for again? Asked Ruth. For the adventure, of course, said Lucille. When was the last time you got an opportunity to climb up a ginormous sunflower? Never. I've never had this opportunity, and I've never really thought about it even. Yeah, I've never even thought about this. Which is exactly why we need to climb, said Lucille. Come on, Ruth. The adventure continues. She raised her arm almost like a pirate who was exploring the vast seas. It had already been several hours since Lucille and Ruth began this climbing journey earlier this morning. Wow, look at these things here. Lucille was pointing to these things that kind of looked like little berries that were stuck onto the top of the stem. Oh, they smell so good, said Lucille. Smell these, Ruth. Oh, wow, that's the strongest, sweetest smelling flower smell I've ever smelled in my entire life, said Ruth. Lucille popped a couple of the little berries off of the stem and put them in her pockets. They were very large and they barely squeezed inside. Hey, I think we're almost at the top, said Lucille. Come on, it's just a little bit further. Okay, and then are we going to turn back home? Said Ruth. Yeah, sure, yeah, come on. They had reached the ginormous flower of the sunflower. As they tried to pull themselves up, all of a sudden, they felt a very big shake and bump. Poof! Ow! Whoa! Hold on, Ruth! Shouted Lucille. I am! They were both holding on for their lives as the sunflower all of a sudden just started to shake. But then it calmed down and stopped. What was that? Said Lucille. I don't know, but we should probably head back down, said Ruth. And then they heard a sound up above.
What in the world is this doing here? We got the whole blimp stuck on this giant flower. What is a flower doing in the clouds?
Lucille and Ruth turned to each other with big eyes. Was that the purple ninjas? Whispered Ruth. Yeah, I think so. Somehow they just crashed into this giant sunflower and... Oh dear, what are we gonna do? Said Lucille. Holy smokes! This ginormous sunflower that Lucille and Ruth grew out of their garden, it went straight up into the clouds. I think the purple stinky blimp has just accidentally crashed into the flower. What in the world is gonna happen with Lucille and Ruth? Are they gonna be able to get out of there? We'll have to wait and see what happens on the next episode of Kids Short Stories. Great job, you listened all the way to the end, and you know what time it is. It's time for Kid Shoutouts. I want to say hey to Ariel from Durham, North Carolina, Hubbard Kindergarten Class in the Hubbard Independent School District. Yo! Jack and Stella from Nashville, Mariah and Nina from Virginia, Aubrey from Wisconsin, Stone from Australia, Genesis from Seattle, Gideon and Silas from New York, Kelly and Graham from Maryland. I'm so glad that you're all in the Kid Short Stories family, and on the Spy team, we could not stop Dr. Stinky Breath and his crew without you, my friends. Well, you have a super duper day, and I will see you next time. Bye!